Narration script title: The World's Most Isolated Settlements. Crowded cities, skyscrapers, traffic, and endless noise. Most of the world's population lives in places like these. Yet there are still people who live thousands of kilometers away from modern civilization. Communities almost completely cut off from the outside world remind us that a different way of life is possible. These are the most isolated settlements on Earth. 1. Tristan da Cunha, South Atlantic Ocean. In the middle of the Atlantic lies a tiny group of islands. Tristan da Cunha. Only about 250 people live here. The nearest land is nearly 2,400 kilometers away. Electricity is limited, internet access is almost non-existent, and basic needs are met through supply ships that take months to arrive. Imagine, no supermarkets, no movie theaters, just a small community surrounded by the ocean, living in harmony with nature. 2. Oymyakon, Siberia, Russia. The coldest inhabited place on Earth. Oymyakon. Located in Russia's Yakutia region, winter temperatures here can drop to minus 60 degrees Celsius. Cars are kept running so their engines don't freeze, and farming is almost impossible because the ground is permanently frozen. Yet hundreds of people continue to live here, raising reindeer, fishing, and adapting to one of the harshest climates on Earth. 3. Supai Village, Arizona, USA. Hidden deep within the Grand Canyon is a village called Supai. It can only be reached on foot or by helicopter. There are no roads, no vehicles. Fewer than 500 people live here. The Havasupai people maintain their traditions and live quietly, surrounded by breathtaking natural beauty, far from the noise of the modern world. 4. Pitcairn Islands, Pacific Ocean. Another remarkable example is the Pitcairn Islands in the Pacific Ocean. Settled in the 18th century by mutineers from the British Navy, the island today has a population of only about 50 people. Everyone knows each other, and most are related. Their connection to the outside world depends entirely on the rare visits of supply ships. Closing from Tristan da Cunha to Oymyakon, from Supai to the Pitcairn Islands, these places show us that life outside the modern world is still possible. Away from crowds, technology, and constant rush, closer to silence, nature, and simplicity. But what about you? Would you choose the bustle of the city, or would you prefer the peace of an isolated life?